Is your girl, Angel Sells ATL, and I needed to drop in here this evening. I have a few things that I want to talk about, and we are going to talk about commercial real estate. Yes, exciting, right? Hey, so stay tuned. I got a lot of good information that I'm going to go over. I am going to give people a couple of minutes. I have had a few people actually reach out to me regarding commercial real estate. So I want to just look, let's just be honest. A lot of people are losing money in commercial real estate right now. Why? Because they are still chasing old sectors that are no longer performing, like traditional office and retail space. But the smart investors, they they've quietly shifted their money to sectors that are absolutely winning big in 2025. I'm trying to get my notes, y'all, set up. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So if I look off, it's because I want to make sure I'm staying on task. But again, this is your girl, Angel Sales ATL. And today I'm breaking down exactly what sectors are winning, okay? And how you can position yourself to profit, even if you're just getting started. Yes, even if you're just getting started. For all my entrepreneurs out there that are just getting started, for all my people that are looking um, for retail space as we speak, restaurants, if you're looking for a warehouse, you may be looking for studios, dance studios, yoga places. You may be looking for a place for your boutique. So you definitely want to chime in. So I'm going to break down three key winning factors. The very first one I want to talk about is industrial and warehousing. Right now, just in case any of you all are interested, I will have a listing coming up here really soon, probably next week. It is 5,000 square feet. It is in Hateville, Georgia. So anyone that is looking, it is zoned C2. So if you all are familiar with the zoning, if you're not, reach out to me. I will let you know exactly what falls under that zoning. But industrial and warehousing, driven by e-commerce, logistics, and on-demand delivery. Okay. Low vacancy rates nationwide. Atlanta's industrial market is one of the strongest in the Southeast. If you can't find smaller warehouse space, like under 20,000 square feet, they're gold, seriously, especially near a highway access, because this helps you with a lot of not necessarily drive by traffic because you are a warehouse, but it helps with your deliveries. So much more convenient. The next one is medical and life science. Yes, okay. Aging population and post pandemic healthcare boom. We are definitely in a booming market for those things. Seriously, if you see vacant retail corner in a high traffic area, that is prime for conversion into medical use. But I do want to tell you guys something. If you have a space that was not prior to it becoming available, a medical space, it does cost a lot. You want to make sure that the landlord, the owner, is going to be, well, they will allow what they call a build out, if you all are not familiar. If so, that is something that you want to negotiate, because especially, like, I'm going to give you for instance, if you are looking to build out a dentist office or even a doctor's office, in every doctor's office, in every dentist office, what is something that you have? Give you a second. Give you a second. All right. Something that you always have in each office normally is a sink, a place to wash your hands, right? You got your paper towels in one space right there by the sink. And it just depends. But in every office, there's a sink. So you can't just go and find a space and do that. You want to make sure that, again, you're working with the right agent that can get you the right answers before you pay any money, before you do anything. You want to make sure that your business can operate in that space. That is key. All right. So oh, I missed one. I'm sorry. Data centers and tech hubs. Those are bonuses. Hubs are becoming very popular even here in Atlanta. AI, cloud, crypto mining dive, explosive demand for power rich facilities. Georgia energy grid and affordable land make ATL a competitive region, and that is true. Hub spaces, again, they have become a thing, a huge thing here in Atlanta. You got food hub spaces, you have work hub spaces. These spaces are constantly making money because they're constantly busy. You got so many food trucks here in Atlanta. So a food hub business is definitely something that's key. You may be interested, may want to look at that for my entrepreneurs that are looking to get into something that may not take as much overhead. And again, you got to look at your financials. You got to make sure you have a good business plan because it can work. How to win in these sectors. I do want to talk about that, okay? I'm going to give you quick, valuable action tips that can make you sound like their go-to consultant, okay? Start locally. Don't wait to buy in a national fund. Start small with local flex or light industrial. Number two, learn your zoning. I just talked about that. Know what your city allows, know what the county allows. Rezoning retail to medical or flex can increase 3 times the property value. Partner with experts. Okay, get somebody who kind of know what they're doing if you're new in this. Work with agents who understand both commercial and investment strategy. That would be me. Not just listing spaces, but positioning deals. I am working, like I shared with you earlier, I am working with a listing that will be coming available in Hateville. And in order for me to bring that to market, I would be doing my client an injustice if I did not know where to start and what to do and what should the rents be. You can't just guess at those things. You have to know exactly what to look at, what numbers you should be looking at when you're comparing other buildings to what you have. Sometimes it's very hard. If it's 5,000 square feet that I have and there's nothing in the area around me that's even close to that, you got to work with an agent that knows what to do and where to get those answers from. All right, so next we have run the numbers. All right, your cap rate, your rent roll, your tenant strength. If you don't analyze those, you are just guessing. And when I say this, when you plan with your money, you don't want to be guessing. You want to know. You want to be sure about what you're doing. Network and visibility. Deals move fast. Align yourself with someone already active in that space. That is how you get first look at off market opportunities. And yes, I do have off market opportunities. I have access to those things. So you will rarely ever walk into an Olive Garden and know that is for sale. You'll rarely walk into Publix and know that their lease is expiring. You know why? Because you're not going to see a for lease sign in a restaurant. You're not going to see a for lease sign in Publix. You have to have access to those things. And again, when you're doing commercial business, you want to work with a commercial agent. You want someone that is knowledgeable that will be able to help you through this transaction and transition with your company. That is important. That should be important to the agent that you're working with. So I want to just make sure that I did answer the questions. I had a couple of people this week. They reached out to me regarding they are owners of spaces, and they reached out to me regarding helping them get their properties listed. If anyone else happens to be interested in doing opening up a bar or a club or a lounge, inbox me. Inbox me. I got some great stuff coming up here. It is in Atlanta. The traffic visibility is good. The parking is good. For you all that are even new in this, you want to make sure, depending on your business, that you have visibility, that the traffic, you're getting enough traffic that is generated in that area. Because one thing you don't want to do is find a real cute building, very nice windows, very nice view, but you don't have any parking. Where are your customers gonna park? How are they gonna come in there and spend money with you? They can't. So I am here. to help you get the right space, lease the right space. If you are looking to sell your business, if you want to sell it or lease it, I work the Atlanta market. I am Atlanta, period. I am not just the city. I work the surrounding cities as well, the surrounding counties, Clayton County, Henry County, Fulton County, Cobb County. I'm out in Gwinnett. So just inbox me. If you have any questions, my information is always down below. Please do not get distracted by this Atlanta Falcon shirt. I am not a huge fan, not trying to talk down on the Falcons, but this was comfortable for me to put on today. So that is what I have on. But anyway, back to the point. All I wanted to do is come in on here. I am going to try to go live a few times this week. I have been very busy. I truly appreciate all of you continuing to support, to like, follow, and subscribe. Please share this with someone that you feel like this information is valuable. So, whether you're an investor looking for your first commercial deal or a business owner needing the right space, you don't have to figure this thing out alone. You have me. I specialize in helping people win in commercial real estate right here in Atlanta. I also am a residential realtor, but I do both. So if you are looking to do either, maybe you want to rent your house, you need someone to rent your home. Maybe you're looking to buy investment properties. I am your agent. DM me or click my link below. I'm going to put some information down below and just get in touch with me. Let me know. I'm always going to answer questions. I can't seem to always get on here when it's a convenient time for most of the people that follow me. I do realize today is Sunday, so I thank you again if you're listening to it on Sunday or if you're listening to it later. But I hope you have an amazing week this week. Be productive and continue to be great on purpose. All right, so until we talk next time.